Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be with you in just a second. Whew. Good morning, my friends. This is Brian, and you're watching Big South Outdoors TV. If you're new to the channel, be sure and click the like button and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. This is October 4th. We can do this. Click that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. When you do, click the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new content. I'm gonna get set up and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be talking about today. So you see my Gravely driven up on the tailgate. So what am I gonna be talking about today? Well, I'm gonna be talking about blades. Not specifically any certain type of blades, but a method that you can use with blades to cut more efficiently, or so I've been told, so I've seen. Well, I just got finished with this yard here, and you can see the stripes, and it's a very small yard in that area over there. But anyway, I have seen many guys on YouTube talk about xblades. Never used them. I've been in business for nearly 23 years, and I've never used them. So I decided to do an experiment. When you have grasses that grow, like that's Bahia grass out there. That grass grows, that grass there, it grows 2 to 4 feet in a month. And it's not the grass blade itself that grows that much. It's the shoots that come up. And I'll show you exactly, in case you haven't seen any of my videos before, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. If I can find one. Yeah, here we go. You see that shoot right there? Those shoots, they'll get that high in 2 weeks in the heat of the summer. And the problem I was having was, you go even half speed, you go across the yard and it would leave shoots sticking up. You'd have to go back over it again. Well, the problem with that is when you're striping, it leaves brown streaks in the yard. And I'll put a couple of pictures of brown streaks in the yards right here. Now, I wanted to try to prevent that, and so I decided to do something, and I know this video is going to be crazy, but just bear with me. I decided to give this a try, and you can see I've got a regular copperhead high lift blade, and I've got a gator blade on the bottom. And the reason I did it this way is because I wanted the gator blade to kind of mulch as I went, and it works fairly well. But I'll be honest with you, I really don't see a whole lot of difference. The biggest difference I can see is you can cut grass faster with xblades. Yes, you can. But is it worth the cost? Because my normal blade purchase for this mower is around $70, $74, somewhere along in there, to buy both sets of blades and put both of them on there brand new. And I wanted to do them brand new because I want a level playing field. I didn't want to put a previously purchased resharpened set on it with a new set. I wanted both of them brand spanking new because I wanted a level playing field. Well, what I found out was it depends on the kind of grass you have, guys. Hold it. I decided to do this a little bit different. Instead of just giving you my opinion, I decided to do this a long term after having used the xblades for an extended period of time. It's been a little over a month, and I've got some good information, but I wanted to flip the camera real quick and show you what these blades look like after a little over a month's use. So Now, as you can see, I'm at a different location. I'm at a construction site, and I maintain this area here. The grass is about dormant, but we got some dandelions and some other stuff sticking up that I've got to cut down. But I'm going to get on the ground and I want to show you the blades. The blades are still in pretty decent shape. They're dull, but for mulching leaves and stuff, oh, I didn't know that was under here. For mulching leaves and stuff, it's all right. And that's mainly what we're doing now around here. I mean, we had a cold snap, and I do mean a cold snap, September 17th, and the grass all but overnight went dormant. I hate it when it does that, you know, because last year, it's October 25th, and this time last year, we were still cutting green grass. But as you can see by that field out there, the grass is about dormant. Look at that construction site. It's dormant. The only thing to be cut is dandelions and a few other weeds. But anyway, getting back to the blades. The X blades are good when you have thick, heavy grass. They cut well. They mulch well. They tend, when you use a gator blade in conjunction with the standard blade, they, for the most part, they tend to grind the clippings up as you cut. But as you saw in the pictures that was in this video, the problem I was having was I was having to go back over the grass to cut the stragglers, and it was leaving brown streaks in the yard, as you saw. When you cut grass higher, it tends to do that if you run over it multiple times. And that's the main reason I tried the X-blade situation, or setup, however you want to put it, to see if that would help that issue. And I can gladly report it has helped. I don't have to run over the yards, the properties, the yards, whatever you want to call them, but one time. That's all I have to do is one pass. Now, the other issue I have realized is, and I'm going to be correcting this over the winter, my striper, although it's nice and stiff, it is not long enough. It needs to be another inch and a quarter long, because the stripes are not well defined. I usually don't go back over the striping, but you know, well, let me put it this way. I don't go back over the striping to bring the stripes out more. I was having to do that to cut the grass, and the striping was an added benefit. But anyway, I'm going to be correcting that over the winter. But I'm going to get back in Gertrude here, and we'll conclude this video. So, are X blades worth the investment? It depends on your situation. Now, what I was trying to accomplish was, number one, time is money. Was it going to save me time? Yes, it did. Just like the rack on the Gravely for the weed eater, it saved me a significant amount of time. Time is money. But what I have found is you have to do about 2 weeks worth of work to make up for the investment in the extra set of blades. I would not start out my season with X blades, because the grass is still tender, it's still coming out. I would not invest the money. I would wait till around late May, June, somewhere along in there, when the grass starts to really grow vigorously and it grows thick and it grows quite a bit, quite high. That's when I would start investing in the X blades. Is it worth the time? Is it worth the money? Is the time factor worth the investment? In those situations, yes. If you're cutting Kentucky bluegrass, tall fescue, buffalo grass, things like that, I would say no. A regular set of, a single set of blades would cut just fine. You may have to slow down just a little bit, but I would say no. I would not invest in X blades for that kind of thing. Now, Would I invest in xblades for leaf mulching? No, and I'll tell you why. It creates a much, let me back up. It creates a significant amount more of airflow. And when you're mulching, you don't need all that airflow. If you want to run gator blades, a single set for mulching, that would work fine. But I have found that just an old set of standard beater blades, you don't have to have them sharp, you just need them balanced. They work just fine for mulching. They will pulverize leaves right down to where you can't see them. And if you've seen any of my videos, you know that's what I used. I don't use gator blades. Gator blades just aren't one of my favorite things to use. I did it this way on the the xblade experiment, because I wanted to see if it would cut down on the airflow. It did some, but not a lot. So anyway, are xblades worth the investment, the extra cost? Depending on where you are, yes. Depending on where you are, no. You have to make that decision for yourself, for your business, on your own. You have to look at the type of grasses you're cutting, the type of materials you're cutting, and make that determination for yourself. I hope this helps you better understand that xblades are not a generalized thing that everybody needs. It depends on your situation. It depends on the type of grass you're cutting, the material you're cutting. I just said that, but I wanted to emphasize that. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. Please like and subscribe to the channel and share my videos. I'm sure there's somebody you know that can benefit from the information in these videos. And when you click the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I post new content. This is Brian with Big South Outdoors TV saying live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Have a good afternoon, folks. Until next time.